Okay, good day, teachers. For today's topic, I'm going to teach you on how you can add a class into your NEOLMS account. Okay, ang first thing na gagawin nyo is you're going to log in into your NEOLMS account by simply typing the URL address of our NEOLMS, which is tumcsi.neolms.com. And then once na na-reach nyo po yung inyong teacher dashboard, under here, sa higher right portion of your screen, makikita nyo po rito yung add button. Simply click the add button. And then, under the, once na naklik nyo po yung add button, you will see a pop-up window here na mag-a-appear, giving you three options. You can add a class template, and an existing one, or add a copy of an existing class or a class template. Now for today, we're going to add a new class. Therefore, I'm going to click the class button. And then after that, you can put the name of your class here. Let's say, for example, the name of my class is Senior High School Grade 12-Media Information Literacy. Okay, under the style, once you click the drop-down menu, simply choose the blended. Okay, you also have this option if you want to give an access code or not. Now for my class, I'm just simply uncheck the access code so that I can enroll my students manually. Okay, under the start date, we're going to start the class today, August 2, and it will end next year, April 30, 2022. Now, under the subject, choose the subject for the class na kinreate mo. Let's say, for example, since this is Media Information Literacy, ilalagay ko siya sa Communication Studies. Okay, grade level. This is for grade 12 to higher end. And then, once na nakumpleto nyo na yung option for the overview, simply click the Options tab. And then, you can put here, under the course, you can put here the grade level. For example, this is for grade 12. For the section, for example, 12 Jacob. Under the semester, for example, first quarter. Credits, let's say, for example, I'm going to give 100. For the time zone, simply choose Taipei. And then once na nakumpleto nyo na lahat ng options under the Add a Class, click the Save button. Okay, after clicking the Save button, once na bumalik kayo sa inyong home, you will see that the new class is already being added. Yung inad ko kanina, yung Grade 12 Media Information Literacy. Okay, teachers, for our next video, ang susunod ko naman pong i-discuss sa inyo is how you can add students to the class that you just created earlier. Okay, without further ado, let's start with the next video. If you will notice here, under the Senior High School Grade 12 Media Information Literacy, under the students, ang makikita nyo pa lang dito is dash. It means that this section or this subject for this particular section is wala pang student. Now, para makapag-add kayo ng student, simply click the subject. After clicking the subject, go to students found at the left portion of your screen or your teacher's dashboard. Okay, again, simply click the students found at the left portion of your teacher's dashboard. Okay, after clicking students, go to the higher right portion of the screen and click the add button. After that, mag-a-appear yung another menu na nagsasabi that you need to enroll student. Now, to enroll a student, you can enroll student either by clicking the classes tab or the people picker. Now, na-mention ko kanina na for this class, I want to manually add my students so that ma-secure ko na kung sino lang yung officially enrolled on my subject, sila lang yung mailalagay ko on my class roster. Okay, I'm going to click the people picker. To add students manually, just click the people picker. And then the select users or the add student menu will appear. Okay, let's say for example, I want to add 5 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After highlighting the 5 students, you can simply click the arrow going to the right so that they will be added here on the selected area. Now, for example, if yung mga students sa i-add nyo is wala dito sa options or hindi nyo kagad makikita on this screen, you can simply type their name here and look for them manually. Let's say, for example, I want to add Anthony Cruz. After clicking the checkbox of his name, simply click the arrow going to the right so that he will be included here under the selected. For example, my next student is Patrick Manawis. My next student is, for example, Francis Cayetano. My next student is Elise Bautista. And my last student, let's say for example, is Aguilar, Kesha Aguilar. Then, once na na-add nyo na lahat ng students na nando sa inyong class list, simply click the checkbox here and then click Add. After clicking Add, you will notice here that under the students, lahat ng mga chinus ko kanina are already part of my students roster. Okay, teachers, for our next video, ang susunod ko naman pong i-discuss sa inyo is kung paano kayo makakapag-add ng lessons or ng inyong virtual module or learning module for your students na merong NEOLMS account. Now, without further ado, let's start with this short video. Now, ang unang-una nyo pong gagawin is simply click the subject kung saan nyo ilalagay yung inyong lesson. Okay, after clicking the subject, once na nandito na kayo sa subject dashboard sa inyong NEOLMS account, under the lessons, simply click the add button found at the higher right portion of your screen. Okay, after clicking the add lesson pop-up window will appear. Simply click the new if the lesson is new or bago lang siya sa subject nyo, or you can simply click the library to add a copy of one or more of your existing lessons kung meron na kayong existing lessons na nakasave sa inyong library. Now, let's say for example, this is since this is a new subject for me, I'll going to click the new to add a new lesson. Okay, for example, for the new lesson, I'm going to give the title Lesson 1. What is media information literacy? Okay, this will be the title of my first lesson. Under the description, this is your introduction to the world of media information literacy. Okay, after typing the description, since the location and the when is optional, you can simply put the location. For example, this lecture can be opened with the use of your NEOLMS account. Okay, after typing the location, under the when, pwede nyong specify dito kung kailan nila pwedeng mabuksan yung inyong lesson. For me, I'm going to just simply click the checkbox for all days so that mabubuksan ng mga students ko yung aking lesson kahit anong oras sila gusto. Okay, after that, simply click the save button once na tapos na kayo doon sa add a lesson option. Okay, after that, you can add a content for your first lesson. For example, I want to add a new page. I'll just simply click the page under the content, and then I can add the title. What is MIL, or Media Information Literacy? Okay, after that, simply click the save button. After clicking the save button, I'm going to add a content here by clicking the edit button. Okay, after clicking the edit, under this portion, dito ko ilalagay yung aking content. Okay, meron na ako nakasave dito na content for my first lesson. I'll just simply going to copy and paste it here. Okay, after pasting, since galing siya sa Word document, medyo na iba ng konti yung kanyang text. You can adjust the font size or the font style and the font size here. Then after that, I'm going to add a new image or upload an image here. Simply click the upload image. Drop file here or click to browse. I'm going to click the drop file here and then get the image for my first lesson. Okay, once sa 100% uploaded na yung image, simply click the save button. And then once you are done with your lesson, simply click the save button found at the lower left portion of your screen. Okay, after that, your first lesson for that subject is already done. Okay, tingnan natin yung lesson if it is already added. I'll just going to go back to home, click the subject, then under the lesson, in yung first lesson natin, lesson number 1, what is media information literacy? Now to add another lesson, again, simply click add a new lesson, and then the second lesson is lesson number 2. The title will be, what are the different types of media? Okay, after putting the description, I'll just going to skip the location, when, and then under the position, you can position the lesson. Let's say, for example, if you want to position the next lesson before lesson 1 or after lesson 1, since this is lesson number 2, I'm going to position it at the end of lesson number 1. Okay, after that, just click the save button. Okay, after clicking the save button, to add a content on your new lesson, simply click the page option found here under sa content. And then the title is lesson number 2, the different types of media. After typing, simply click the save. And then again, to add a content on for your new lesson, simply click the edit button. Then after clicking the edit, just add the contents here. Again, ika-copy paste ko lang yung lesson na na-prepare ko kanina and then paste it here. Highlight the entire text. Choose the appropriate font style and the appropriate font size. After that, I'm going to add an image after the introduction or the lesson introduction. Here, I'll just going to click the upload image. Drop file here or click to browse. Again, just click this text box or this link and then add your image. Okay, once the uploading is done, once na nakita nyo na nag 100% na siya at di na gumalaw yung progression bar, simply click the save button. Again, scroll down and then click the save button. Then go back to home. Click the subject. And after clicking the subject, you will notice that another lesson is already being added under your lesson. And there you have it, your new lesson for your subject. Okay, teachers, for our next task, ang susunod ko naman po i-discuss sa inyo is kung paano kayo makakapag-embed ng additional contents into your lecture. Let's say, for example, if you want to add an additional content such as a PDF file, or if you want to add a video or a YouTube video for your lessons or lectures, you can simply do this by simply clicking the edit from your options or from your lesson options. And then after that, let's say for example, I want to put a video right after the introduction, just before the image or the picture for my lesson. I'll just simply click or type YouTube. Under YouTube, I'll just going to look for what are the different types of media. Let's say for example, I want to add this video into my lesson.
Hello guys, how are you?
I'll just going to simply copy the URL address, go to my lesson, and then simply click the insert edit link. Okay, under the URL, I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm just going to click OK. Na makikita nyo rito na nandito yung URL address, it simply means that the video na makikita nyo here sa YouTube will also be shown here under this portion. Okay, tingnan natin yung preview. I'm just going to save it first. And then after saving, the video is already being uploaded here in my lesson, na makikita siya ng mga students sa mag-view ng aking lecture here in NEOLMS. Now for our next topic is how we can add a PDF into our lecture. Let's say for example, tong entire lecture na to, I want to give my students a PDF copy of this lecture na sinave ko kanina sa Microsoft Word. Now to embed this PDF document into my lesson, I'll just going to simply again click the edit option. After clicking the edit, I'll just going to choose kung saan ko ilalagay yung lecture. Let's say for example, I want to put it here sa pinakababang baba. I'll just going to add a text. Click this link to download the PDF copy of this lecture. Now under this portion, I'm just going to click the upload file found at my menu. Simply click the upload file, drop file here, or click the browse button. Okay, I'm just going to click the drop file here, and then look for the PDF copy of my lecture. Let's say for example, what are the different types of media? Ito yung PDF file na i-embed ko on my lecture. I'm just going to click it and then click open. And wait for the progression bar to finish. Once it is already completely uploaded into my LMS, I'm just going to click the save button found at the lower right portion of my menu. Then after that, I will see here the link, which means that the PDF copy of the lecture is already being uploaded on my LMS. Okay, I'm just going to click the save so that the changes that I've made will be updated on the LMS of my students. Okay, the link is already here. Once kinlik to ng mga students, ida-download ito automatically on their web browser or into their mobile phone, and then it will be opened using their PDF readers. Okay, teachers, for our next video, ang susunod ko naman pong i-discuss sa inyo is another review on how you can give an essay assignment for your students. Okay, to give an essay assignment to your students, simply go to the subject na paglalagyan nyo ng inyong essay assignment. Let's say, for example, I want to assign an essay assignment under my media information literacy subject. Okay, click that subject. After clicking the subject, simply go to assignments. After clicking assignments, you will be provided with different options na gusto nyong ibigay as an assignment. You can give an online assignment quiz, an essay quiz, offline survey, discussion, debate, team, SCORM, Dropbox, attendance, or even a library, or if you want to add a copy of one or more of your existing assignments here, pwede nyo siyang ilagay. Now, just like what I mentioned earlier, I'm going to give an essay assignment. Now, to give an essay assignment, simply click the essay. Again, hindi lang po limited sa essay yung pagbibigay ng assignment. You can also give a quiz as a form of an assignment wherein once they are done answering it, the system will check it automatically. Now, ang kaibahan lang po kay essay assignment is you need to check it manually for you to give a grade or a rating to your students. Now, to give an essay assignment, first, we're going to fill up the title. For example, first essay assignment in media information literacy. Okay, the maximum score for this assignment is 100. Maximum attempts is you can give from 1 to 10 or up to unlimited kung ilang beses nyong gustong bigyan ng attempts yung mga students nyo to answer their assignment. Let's say, for example, I'm only allowing my students to have a maximum of attempt of only 1. And it is also in your discretion if you want to allow late. Kung halimbawa, i-allow nyo na magsagot yung mga students ng late on their assignments, you can simply click the checkbox. Anyway, once na nagpasa naman sila ng late, you will be notified by the system if they follow the tama or the right date for the assignments to be submitted. Then after that, under the category, simply click the drop-down menu and then click the homework. Grading is normal. Start date is I want to start it now, which is August 2, 2021. For example, nag-end yung klase ko ng 9 a.m. Therefore, the start date of the assignment is from 9 a.m. of August 2, 2021. Simply click the done once you are done with the start date. And the due date or the end date, I want my assignment to be accomplished by August 10 of 11:59 p.m. Which means meron silang a week to finish the assignment na ibinigay ko. Okay, after that, I'll just going to click done. And if I want to associate a particular lecture for that assignment, let's say for example, the resources na kakailanganin ng mga students to answer my assignment can be found at lesson number 1, what is media information literacy. I'll just going to click the lesson 1. Okay, grading scale, I'm just going to leave it by default. Okay, after that, the instructions, this is where you're going to put your instruction for your assignment. Okay, this is an essay assignment. Okay, once that you are done with the instruction for your assignment, simply click the options button. Okay, allow students to comment. It is also on your discretion kung gusto nyo sila mag-comment. Peer views, once you check this, you can the students can check the answers of their classmates. Now for me, I'll just going to disable this option, disable past due. Library is you can be found personal or school kasi once sinave niyo siya under the school, it can also be viewed by other teachers. Okay, I'm going to give this assignment and be kept it on my personal library. Okay, go back to overview and simply click save. Okay, after clicking save, you will see here the instructions. Okay, after that, you will also be shown with different options here for grades, not submitted, analytics, grading scale, use rubric, completion, score rules shown, and the ellipsis button for additional 3 options such as the tags, proctor, and samples. Now, I want this assignment to be answerable by my students on the date and time na ibinigay ko siya. Therefore, I'm going to click the proctor option. And then after clicking the proctor option, you will be provided with 3 options: the access code, the access date, and the IP restrictions. Now, usually when I give assignment, ang ginagalaw ko lang po rito is the access date. Now, under the access date, once it is enabled, students are not restricted from accessing the assignments before its start time. Which means that once sa kinreate nyo yung assignment at ginib nyo siya sa inyong mga student, kahit wala pa yung date and time na dapat nila itong answeran, masasagutan nila ito agad. Now, once you click the disable button, ayan, the students can only access this assignment once its start time is reached. Now, once na dinisable nyo yung access date, masasagutan lang ng inyong mga students yung kanilang assignment on the date and time na ibinigay nyo. Ibig sabihin, mabibview lang nila ito under their assignment but hindi nila ito masasagutan hanggat hindi nare-reach yung date and time na sinet nyo for your assignment. Okay, teachers, for my next video, ang susunod ko pong i-discuss sa inyo is a review on how you can give a quiz or an exam to your students who are enrolled on your LMS subject. Now, yung pagbibigay po ng quiz and exams in LMS is the same or magkaparehas lang sila. Ang difference lang nila, obviously, kay quiz is mas kaunti lang yung ibinibigay natin na number of items, while kay exam naman is mas marami. For example, in my case, usually pag nagbibigay ako ng quiz, I only give 10 items quiz, while on the examination, I give 50 items. Now, to give a quiz or exam for your students, simply go to your subject. Let's say, for example, I want to give a quiz for my subject, Media Information Literacy. Simply click the subject. After clicking the subject, go to Assignments. After clicking Assignments, click Add. Found at the higher right portion of your teacher's dashboard. Okay, click Add. And then click Quiz. Write your title. For example, first quiz for the subject Media Information Literacy. Now, for the examination or exams, pwedeng parehas din. Same process lang. Ang pagkakaiba lang is madadagdagan lang siya ng number of items. Now, for my examination is I'm going to give a multiple choice type of exam wherein for the purpose of this demonstration only, I only prepared 2 questions for my multiple choice exam. Again, for the maximum attempt, since this is a multiple choice type of quiz, the maximum score depends on the number of items na ilalagay nyo on your quiz or on your exam. Now, a maximum attempts is I'm going to give it 1. Allow late, since this is a quiz or an exam, I will not allow late students, but then again, optional po ito sa inyo teachers. If i-allow nyo po na magsagot po yung inyong mga students ng late or not. Now, under the category, I'm going to make it as a quiz. Now, for the examination, just simply click test. Now, for me, I'm going to make it a quiz. Grading is normal. Start date is today, August 2, 2021. And it will start at exactly 11 a.m. Ayan, 11:03 a.m. na ngayon. 11 a.m. And it will end at 11:59 p.m. of August 10. Again, for the instructions, this is a multiple choice type of quiz. Okay, let's say for example, if I want my student to review or tell them that the coverage for this quiz can be found at a particular lecture under the lesson, I'll just going to choose that lecture. Let's say for example, kailangan reviewin ng aking mga students to answer this short quiz can be found at lesson number 1, which is what is media information literacy. Okay, grading scale, I'm just going to leave it by default. After giving the instructions, I'm going to click options. And then under the time, I'm going to give my students, let's say for example, 59 minutes to answer or to complete the quiz. Instant feedback, I'll just going to leave it unchecked. Randomized order, I'm going to randomize the order of my quiz so that kahit sabihin po natin na magkasabay po mag-take yung mga multiple students or yung mga students ko, yung pagkakasunod-sunod nung mga questions is hindi magkakapare-pareho sa kanila. In short, naka-randomize yung mga questions. Magbabali-baliktad or magbabali-balikta rin na lang siya ng system. Now, I'm going to uncheck allow review so that once natapos na nilang ipasa yung examination, hindi na nila makikita or ma-check kung ano yung tamang answer. Allow users to jump between questions. I'm just going to uncheck this. Show in students' result. Ang ipakikita ko lang is only the score. I will not allow them to see the questions, their response, or even the correct answer and their feedback dun sa kanilang examination. Kasi obviously, pag pinakita mo yung question with the corresponding correct answer, pag nalaman na nila yung correct answer, pwede nila itong i-echo or pwede nila rin itong i-share dun sa kanilang mga classmates. Ang gagawin ko lang, under their student results, ang ipakikita ko lang is their corresponding score. Okay, after that, just click the save button. Okay, after clicking the save button, we're going to add a question for our quiz. Now, to add a question, just click the questions. And then, you will be provided with two options under the add a question using the question bank, or you can add a question manually by clicking the add questions under the question bank. Okay, this question bank does not currently have any questions. To add a question, simply click the add questions. Okay, after that, you will be provided with different options kung anong type of questions yung gusto nyong ibigay. Pwedeng true or false, multiple choice with one answer, multiple choice with many answers, fill in the blanks, a free form answer or para siyang essay type, matching type, arithmetic, hotspot, or a library. Now, just like what I mentioned earlier, I'm going to give a multiple choice type of quiz with only one answer. Therefore, I'm just going to click the multiple choice one answer option. Okay, after that, under this area, you can add the question by simply typing the question here. Na meron na akong pin-prepare na sample question. I'm just going to copy and paste it here. Now, since naka-randomized order ako, para hindi rin nila makita yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga question, just make sure na walang included na number. Under the question, yung question lang yung itatype nyo rito. Now, number of points. Let's say, for example, you can add points kung gusto nyo magbigay ng 1 point, 2 points, 5 points, 10 points, or 100 points for each question. Kayong bahalang mag-set dito. Now, under the choices, dito nyo ilalagay yung mga different choices na pwedeng pagpilian ng ating mga students. Now, para hindi na ako masyadong malito or mahirapan, I'll just going to put all of the correct answer here at item number 1. Now, since naka-randomize naman siya, bahala na sa system na mag-randomize ng pagkakasunod-sunod kung saan mag-a-appear yung correct answer. Which means once na ni-randomize natin siya, kahit ilagay nyo yung correct answer at item number 1, malilipat siya dun sa ibang order. Pwede nyo namang palitan yan if you like. Yan. Now, for the purpose na hindi ako masyadong mahirapan or malito, I'll just going to put all of the correct answer here at item number 1. Now, here are my choices. going to copy and paste it para mas mabilis. Usually, pag nag-create ako ng mga quizzes or exam, tina-type ko muna sila using my word processing software. So that ika-copy and paste ko na lang sila on my quizzes or my exam. Ayan, there you have it. For example, the correct answer is under the item number 1. Make sure that the radio button is highlighted on the correct answer. Again, pwede magkabali-baliktad yan. Now, the correct answer for this question is information. Therefore, ang dapat naka-highlight is information under item number 1. Okay, once you are done with your first question, simply click save and add another of the same type. But then again, you have two options here. Save and return to the question bank kung gusto nyong mag-add ng another question na different type naman. For example, for the next question, gusto nyo true or false naman. Yun, pwede nyo i-click to, save and return to question bank, and then choose another category for your next item. Okay, let's say for example, kung halimbawa, ito naman yung last question doon sa inyong quiz, you can simply click save and add another. Okay, for example, for my next question, gusto ko multiple choice siya ulit. Therefore, I'm going to click save and add another of the same type. Para yung next question ko is still multiple choice pa rin. Okay, for my next question, again, copy-paste ko lang po ito. Remove the number. Points is 1. Choices. For example, this time, lagay ko siya sa item number 4. Ito yung correct answer. Ililipat ko rito yung radio button, specifying that this is the correct answer. And then the rest, doon ko na lang ilalagay yung other choices. Okay, after that, once you are done with your question, simply click save and add another. For example, if this is the last question, ayan. Just like what I've mentioned, just for the purpose of this demonstration, I only prepared 2 questions. Pero nasa sa inyo yon. Kung halimbawa, you're going to create 10 items quiz, obviously, 10 items yung ilalagay nyo. Again, once you are done with the last question, simply click save and add another. Ayan, nandito na yung aking mga questions. Now, in order for my question to be also applicable or pwede ko siyang i-import dun sa ibang section sharing the same subject, pwede ko siyang i-export. Now, to export a questionnaire for your quizzes or exams, simply click export QTI. Okay, just wait for your notification. QTI export is complete. Click this notification. Your question bank export is complete. A link to the file is here. Simply click here and it will be downloaded into your desktop. Okay, I'm just going to delete this one. Now later on, i-discuss ko naman sa inyo kung paano nyo i-import naman yung question na kinreate nyo do sa isang section that shares the same subject. Again, once na natapos nyo po yung inyong first quiz or exam, ang susunod nyo pong gagawin is you're going to activate this examination. But before you activate it, just like what we done or ginawa natin dun sa assignment natin kanina, we want this quiz or this exam to be only activated on the date and time na sinet natin. Now, para magawa po yon, simply click the proctor option found here. Click the proctor. And then, under the access date, disable it. So that students can only access the assignment once its start time is reached. Okay, puntahan natin yung ating assignment. Simply click home. Okay, click the subject. After clicking the subject, go to assignments. Okay, all assignments are already given. Once na nakita nyo na yung check niya is naka-check na, it means that that assignment is already given. Now, just like what I mentioned earlier, kanina, diniscuss ko sa inyo na pwede kayo mag-export ng assignment or exam so that yung assignment na inyong in-export, quizzes or exam can also be importable, or pwede nyo siyang i-import dun sa ibang section that share the same subject. Now, para makapag-import kayo ng mga quizzes, exams, or assignment, simply go to that section that you want to import your assignment. Let's say, for example, under the Philippine Trivias, I want to import yung assignment na binigay ko kanina for the subject Media Information Literacy. Again, simply go to Assignments here. After clicking Assignments, just click Add. After clicking Add, click the quiz. Since multiple choice quiz siya kanina, let's say, for example, first quiz in Media Information Literacy. Okay, maximum attempts is 1. Category is quiz. Start date is 11 a.m. End date is 11:59 a.m. For example, instruction is this is a multiple choice type of quiz. Okay, after typing the instructions, go to options. Again, time. I'm only going to allow my students to answer it in 59 minutes. Instant feedback is disabled. Randomized order is checked. Allow review is unchecked. Allow users to jump between questions is unchecked. And the only options na makikita nila on the students' results is only the score. Therefore, I'm going to uncheck question, response, correct answer, and feedback. And leaving the score check so that once natapos na po si student in answering the quiz, ang makikita niya lang is his or her score alone. Okay, just click save once you are done. Okay, if you will notice, wala siyang questionnaire. Now, instead of typing the same question over again, since magkaparehos lang naman sila ng subject, nagkaiba lang siya ng section, we're going to import the same question na sinave natin on our computer. I'm just going to look for this location. Okay, this file is located at Downloads. Now, there you have it, the instruction. Now, to upload a questionnaires or QTI in your quiz, if you will still remember, kanina, nag-export tayo ng questionnaires dun sa isang section natin. Now, to import it on this section, simply click Questions. After clicking Questions, under here, instead na mag-a-add ka ng questions, you're just going to click Import QTI. Click Import QTI. Drop file here or click to browse. Let's say, for example, sinave ko siya. Under here sa downloads, there's the question or the questionnaire. Yung nirename ko kanina, first quiz in MIL or Media Information Literacy. Okay, I'm going to click this one and then click Open. It will be imported. After the import process is complete, just click Save. And then wait for the notification. Once the notification appears, just click the refresh button on your browser. And there you have it, the question. Okay, after that, go to Proctor. Just like what we did earlier. Under the access date, disable it. Okay, students can only access this assignment once its start time is reached. After that, go to assignments again. And then activate the quiz by checking the checkbox and then click give. Okay, once na nakita nyo na may check na yung given, it means that it will appear on their notification and they can only answer it once the start date and time is reached. Makikita nila to sa notification, pero hanggat hindi po nag-start yung start date and time, hindi nila ito maa-answeran. Just don't forget to adjust the proctor option. This one. And make sure that the access date is being disabled. Okay, teachers, for our next video, ang susunod ko naman pong i-discuss or i-review sa inyo is the gamification feature of our NEOLMS. Now, what is gamification? Now, gamification is the process of bringing in video game elements and ideas into our virtual classrooms. Now, since we already knew that yung karamihan sa ating mga students are mahilig sa mga mobile games, we're going to adapt or we're going to apply yung kanilang hilig sa video game or yung kanilang hilig sa mga mobile games into our NEOLMS classrooms. For today, magkikreate tayo ng isang game entitled MIL Bang Bang or Media Information Literacy Bang Bang Season 1, Lesson 1. Now, introduction of this game is you're going to join your class in Media Information Literacy in a brand new NEOLMS showdown with your classmates. MIL Bang Bang, accomplish the task in time and collaborate with your classmates as you explore, engage, explain, and evaluate on all of the interactive activities and tasks in the online classroom. Now, let's feed our online class spirit. This will be the introduction na ilalagay ko on our gamification feature for my demonstration for today. Now, since yung aking gagawin na gamification feature for my NEOLMS class is based kay Mobile Legends Bang Bang, I've decided to create 7 levels for this game. At yung mga levels na yon are the Warrior, Elite, Master, Grandmaster, Epic, Legend, and Mythic. Now, without further ado, let's start with the process. First of all, kinakailangan i-open nyo po yung inyong NEOLMS account. Obviously, dapat yung inyong NEOLMS account is a teacher's account. Okay, after that, choose the subject kung saan nyo ilalagay yung gamification feature sa inyong NEOLMS. Let's say, for example, I want to put it here under my subject, Media Information Literacy, 12 Jacob. Okay, after clicking the said subject, ang next step na gagawin ko is I'm going to choose games found here at the left portion of my teacher's dashboard. Okay, simply click games. After clicking games, click the add button found at the right corner of your teacher's dashboard. Click add. After clicking add, assign the name of your game for your NEOLMS subject. Let's say, for example, it will be called as MIL Bang Bang Season 1, Lesson 1. Okay, after that, click save. After clicking save, ang next step na gagawin natin is we're going to give an introduction or description dun sa ating online game in our NEOLMS subject. Okay, simply click the edit button here. And then, ipe-paste over ka lang dito yung introduction na ginawa ko kanina. Okay, after that, I'm just going to click save. After clicking save, mag-a-add tayo ng levels. Just like what I've mentioned earlier, for this game, maglalagay ako ng 7 levels. Okay, to add a level, simply click the add button found at the levels portion of your teacher's dashboard. Okay, click add. And then, type the name of the level. Let's say, for example, the first level is Warrior. Okay, once a warrior sila or warrior ka, the points is 1,000 points. And then the next level is Elite with a 2,000 points. Okay, after completing the levels na i-assign nyo on your game, ang next step na gagawin nyo is you're going to create a level action para each time na ma-accomplish siya ng inyong students merong magpa-pop up on their screen that they've accomplished a certain level on your game. Now, to create an action for your level, simply click the add button found just below each level action. For example, for the warrior, ang action na gagawin niya the moment na ma-accomplish siya ni student is award a badge. At ang badge na makukuha ni student is a gold star. Okay, after assigning the badge, the next step na gagawin nyo is just click the save button. And then after that, you're just going to apply it on the succeeding levels. Okay, once you are done assigning all of the badges on the different level action on your game, ang next step na gagawin natin is we're going to embed this game into our lesson. Now, to embed this on our lesson, simply go to that lesson. Let's say, for example, I'm going to go back to home. Choose the subject kung saan nyo ilalagay yung inyong gamification feature. After choosing the subject, choose the lesson kung saan nyo ilalagay yung gamification feature of your or from your NEOLMS. Let's say, for example, I want to add it here under lesson number 1. After that, once the lesson number 1 option appears, just choose or click completion. Okay, after clicking completion, go to completion actions, click add. After clicking add, when the add action pop-up window appears, simply click awards. After clicking awards, click award points. And then after that, choose the game that gusto nyo silang bigyan award. Let's say, for example, for this video, I created 2 games, the Scratch and the MIL Bang Bang. I'm going to choose the MIL Bang Bang. After that, the number of points na ma-accumulate or makukuha ng mga students na mag-open ng lesson na to. Let's say, for example, if the student open this lesson, they will get 50 points. Okay, after that, make sure that the apply retroactively is being checked so that lahat na mag-open ng lesson nito will get the points na binigay nyo sa kanila. And then after that, click save. And then after clicking save, once you go to your lesson na pinaglagyan nyo ng gamification feature, you will notice here na magkakaroon dito ng leaderboard. Okay, mag-a-appear dito yung mga students na mag-view, magsasagot, or magtitingin ng lesson kung saan nyo in-apply yung gamification feature ni NEOLMS on your lesson.